Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just doing a quick little test right here, so just give me a minute because I forgot to play the video on I forgot to play the video on the other way. So let me just see if make sure the audio is
on the other way. So let me
Okay.
just see.
I meant to say on like my other tab, but I don't know why I just said that. But I'm here to give you guys now. I've been doing a lot of live reactions. I only got 2 more of these two, so let's get right into them. I'm here to now give you my live reactions for WWE NXT for March 28th, 2018. And basically, the main selling point of this show is I'm just going to read the guide because it basically explained it. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic continues with the semifinals action. And then William Regal makes a groundbreaking announcement. And also Aleister Black is going to return to NXT on this episode and confront Andrade Cien Almas after Andrade Cien Almas challenged him to a fight, basically. And for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, the 2 teams that are going to be facing off is you have the first semifinals match. I don't know which one's going to come in which order, but you have the Street Profits versus the Authors of Pain. I expect that match to actually be pretty good, considering the fact that they had like a pretty good match at the end of January to determine the #1 contenders for the NXT Tag Team Championships at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia. So I actually looking forward to watching that match. And then we have the next match that I'm actually really looking forward to watching. It's the other semifinals match for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Eric Young and Alexander Wolf versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. I think that match is going to be a really good match, so I can't wait to see that. And then obviously William Regal is going to make an announcement. I basically know what the announcement is just because WWE spoiled it a few weeks ago. So I basically know what it is. So now that I went into that, I don't really need to go into it. And then obviously don't really need to go into the Aleister Black stuff and preview that. But before I actually, this one was uploaded on the last episode of NXT, March 21st, 2018. So I didn't get to do the live reactions because I didn't know what had happened. This one says Johnny Gargano returns to find Tommaso Ciampa. So this was basically after Johnny Gargano had come to NXT and tried to attack not Johnny Gargano, but Tommaso Ciampa. So let's see what happens here.
Hey, how was the show? Was the show good? Everyone have a good time tonight? Yeah? Hey, Johnny Wrestling, right here, baby. Come on. Up, homie. How are you? What are you gonna do?
Let him in. 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 They're not going to let him in. Come on, security. Come on. Let him in. Let him in.
What? I just want to see my wife. I definitely don't want to punch Tommaso in the face. I know he's in there. Tommaso's in there right now. Why don't you tell Tommaso to come out here then? I think, yeah. You want to see me get in there and punch? Yes!
Yes, yes, yes. Go punch him in the face. Go punch him in the face, Gargano.
Look, there's an action figure on my face. But I can't get in the building. They're selling Johnny wrestling shirts in that merchandise stand, and you can't get in there.
What's wrong?
Let him in. 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 Let him in.
I'm not going anywhere. You don't let Johnny in, we riot.
So basically, that was awesome. But there's more. I'm not going to really give my thoughts on it yet because we have the next one. This one's called Johnny Gargano tries to chase down Tommaso Ciampa in the WWE Performance Center, which is also known as PC for short, parking lot. This was uploaded on March 24th, 2018. I got to deal with the advertisements first. But yeah, like I said, they're really going all out with this Johnny Gargano being gone from NXT storyline, considering the fact that they are really going all out with the storyline. I love it. So let's get into this.
We have to get.
You can see
Serious
heavy machinery.
We're ready for the next time. We damn right we're ready to get my hands on ready balls. Oh yes. Especially Tucky, it's booking season. We are in the middle of a serious booking cycle. We've been cultivating some serious mass. Tucky! What's up, Johnny? What's he doing? Johnny, you ask him. Johnny, what are you doing? We're pretty serious here.
He's trying to chase. He's chasing Tommaso Ciampa down. What the hell?
Johnny's quick.
That was awesome. But there's one more video. Johnny Gargano comes to Tommaso Ciampa's home in the middle of the night. What? Johnny Gargano comes to Tommaso Ciampa's home in the middle of the night. Yes, I got to see this.
This is what my life has come to. Oh, you hear that, yeah?
Come on, open the
I'm
door.
not going crazy, right? You freaking hear it. 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, and this was uploaded on March 28th, 2018. So tonight's episode of on this episode of NXT.
I swear.
Oh,
I'm gonna make your life
he shows up. He shows up at my place of work. Yeah, he puts his hands on me. Oh, he comes to my physical therapy. This is like, yeah, this is the third time in 2 weeks that he's been in my house. 3:25 in the morning. I hear you. I hear you. I could call the cops. I could. It's not going to make a difference. I know him. That's not going to make a difference. There's one person who will be able to get through to him. I can't believe I'm even saying this. Regal, I don't know if you've seen this. Yeah, tonight we're going to have some words.
That's how you sell a storyline. You do shit like this. This is where you could sell storylines. WWE did that. The NXT did that. They sold this storyline. Oh my gosh. And everyone says they can sell storylines. This is a match I'm really looking forward to. Let's get right into the show, though. I'm already pumped to watch this. We have tonight, though, the Hall of Fame. It's WrestleMania week, baby. I don't know what to say. Yeah, we have the WWE video package that shows then, now, and forever. Even though it wasn't always WWE, it was WWF before that, and WWF before that. What's this? Oh my gosh. He's still getting heated.
So what are you going to do to Tommaso, that's me healing up. How are you feeling? Tommaso, any information? Hey! Yeah. Hey, what type of place are you running here, huh? He shows up at my place to work. He puts his hands on me. He doesn't work here anymore, man. He shows up at my physical therapy. He showed up at my house at 3 a.m. This is on you, man. You're right. Johnny Gargano's out of order. I'm not going to let him keep running rampant in our building. You're not going to let him know. You tell me what I got to do to get rid of him. For good, get rid of him. So, at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, it'll be you against Johnny Gargano in a match. As soon as Johnny Gargano is no longer employed here, it'll have to be an unsanctioned match. Unsanctioned. You know just as well as I do what that means. But just so you know, Johnny Gargano wins, gets his job back. You win, Johnny Gargano's banished from NXT forever. For good. For good. But this time, you're going to have to do it yourself. Hey, Tommaso, can you get a word of your thoughts on that unsanctioned match?
So yeah, that's unsanctioned match. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. I'm really looking for watching that. I can't wait to see it. I don't know what's going to happen from that. I think they should take that match all over the world. Take it all over the streets. Take it into the Gulf of Mexico. Take it to the schools.
Mamma mia! NXT champ William Regal delivers a bombshell announcement to kick off the show. One thing's for sure, March is not going out like a lamb on NXT.
Well, there'll be no lambs in this one either, Morrow. The bitterness and resentment between these former friends.
So yeah, at NXT TakeOver, we're going to get an unsanctioned match. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa. I'm really looking forward to this match. It's the match we've been waiting for almost a year after Tommaso Ciampa turned on Johnny Gargano at NXT TakeOver Chicago last year. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NXT's General Manager, Mr. William Regal.
He's already delivered the one bombshell regarding.
So let's see what else William Regal has to say. What's this groundbreaking announcement that he has?
Unsanctioned match at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. What else does the general manager have in store for us here tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. NXT is the brand where week in and week out we bring you the very best competitors from around the world. And as NXT continues to grow and expand, it is imperative that we determine the standard bearers, the measuring sticks for what it means to be the very best in various regions around the world. That is why I'm incredibly happy to announce that at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we will be introducing the NXT North American Championship.
Here it is.
Wow. That's who. Much like in Europe, where the United Kingdom Championship has brought you the likes of Wolfgang, Tyler Bates, Trent Seven, Mark Andrews, and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, the North American champion will carry that title with pride, continuing the tradition of bringing you the very best competitors from around the globe.
I am in the top 1%.
Who's this? EC3. Well, we know he's EC3.
Oh, wow. We saw him at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
It's EC3, so it's official. He is EC3. Now, I don't know what to call this. Is this a return? Is this a debut? Because he was in NXT before, back in the last time he was in NXT, I think was in 2011, 2012 time.
When you held as many championships in as many places as this man, you can be as arrogant as you want, Percy.
I asked him what EC3 stood for. He said the formula for success.
All the background, the pedigree of EC3, he has the ability to be a prime-time player here at NXT.
Kind of interesting that he can use the EC3 name, since that's technically owned by TNA / GFW / Impact Wrestling, whatever it's called now. Well, let's see what he has to say. This is his first promo in WWE since he's returned / debuted. I don't know what to call this. I like his theme song.
I'm going to bask in this moment because I deserve it. Let's keep that chant going a little bit. Mr. Regal, this is too much. I mean, I knew you were a kind man when you gave me the call and the opportunity to come to the hottest brand in sports and entertainment, NXT. And I knew, absolutely, of course I did that. And I knew you were a reasonable man when you rolled out the red carpet, allowing me to strap my stuff. Gave me a very lucrative contract. And I mean, and that banger of a theme song. Did you guys hear that though? Hey! But Mr. Regal, I did not know you were so logical. To go out of your way and create a brand new championship, the NXT North American Championship, and award it to me on my very first day. You, my friend, are a very smart man because you know there is only one man capable to be the representation of the greatest region in the entire world, North America. And that man is the best guy here, the best guy there, the best guy anywhere, a literal human money printing machine. That man is EC3. Some say you went a little too far, but I digress.
Excuse me. Now, I am incredibly happy that you're finally here as a competitor. But no one is handed anything here at NXT. Everything you get, you have to earn in this ring. And I know you're very capable, otherwise I wouldn't have signed you in the first place. And I know you've proven in your time before here that you are one of the very best in this region. So, at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, you will get to compete for the North American Championship. It will be you against 5 other competitors with the brand new title suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
There's the ladder match. Now, obviously, they leaked this out originally, so yeah. I don't know who else. I forget who else he's exactly wrestling because it's been a few weeks since I've seen it.
Thank you, Regal. Thank you, Regal. Because you can line up 5 men, 10 men, 15 men. You can line up the entire NXT locker room, for it will matter not. Because at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, I will show you, the NXT universe, the entire world, why I am the top 1% of this industry.
Good segment. Up. I really enjoyed that. I can't wait to see that ladder match. No, obviously we don't know who else is going to be in that ladder match yet. I quite frankly kind of don't really remember because it's been a while since I've seen that, like, spoilers and stuff, and I actually didn't originally watch it. I just heard it from a friend. So.
And a huge challenge for EC3 Usurp. 5 of the top NXT superstars. As we take a look now, outside Full Sail Arena, we are awaiting the arrival of both the NXT champion Andrade Cien, the man who will attempt to usurp him at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, Aleister Black. What will be on the mind of the
still to come tonight, Aleister Black is going to be here live to respond to the challenge made by Andrade Cien on the last episode of NXT.
For an update on the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Hey guys, I'm Charlie Crusoe here at the NXT Control Center, where I am breaking down everything you need to know about the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And here is where we stand in the tournament, with first round competition having wrapped up last week on NXT. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch with face.
So obviously we know last week Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne advanced by defeating Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch.
Reigning United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne agreed to join his former rival to team up on their quest to capture the Dusty Cup and also secure a big opportunity at the NXT Tag Team Championships. After a physical back-and-forth battle, Strong and Dunne managed to work together well enough to overcome Lorcan and Burch, and also to launch themselves into the semifinals of the Dusty Classic. But can the Bruiserweight Messiah of the Backbreaker keep momentum on their side when they face off?
So yeah, later on tonight, we're going to have a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team semifinals match. Eric Young and Alexander Wolf versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
One thing we've learned about Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne is to expect the unexpected. And this semifinal matchup may be no different when it goes down to tonight's main event.
It's the main event.
What's coming up? Akam and Razor are looking to make.
And then coming up next, we have a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinal match: the Street Profits versus the Authors of Pain.
Must first defeat one of NXT's hottest young tag teams. The Street Profits have the energy and support of the NXT universe behind them as they look to capture the biggest win of their young careers. Which one of these teams will move on to the finals of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic? We're gonna find out when NXT returns next.
I hope that didn't get caught into the reactions.
We want to thank the band Cane Hill for its song Lord of Flies, one of the official themes for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. It's off the album Too Far Gone, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
Tim, just one comment about the disappointing loss in the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Oh my God! Obviously, it didn't go how we planned it to. So we have every comeback, and it just seems we try. They just that hurdle. We can't get over.
I mean, maybe it's a different strategy we need, or going back to the drawing board. But I'm sick of going to the drawing board. If you want to get better, you've got to beat those better teams.
Yeah, I think even more importantly than that, It's about a change of attitude. You see, we've been knocked down before, and we get back up because, you know, we are the mighty, and the mighty don't need you.
If I can ask you guys just another question about the second. Oh, sorry, 1 second.
Back down.
Okay. This is interesting.
Wow, tempers glaring at the WWE
All right.
Performance Center. Really, this incendiary conflict between Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler is going to ignite the machine on defense her NXT Women's title against the submission.
Yeah, this is leading to the NXT Women's Championship match where Ember Moon's going to defend against Shayna Baszler, and I don't care. I really like that segment all that much down. They basically use TM61 as a plot device to set up the NXT Women's title match that I don't care about. There's Andrade Cien and Selena Vega.
It'll go to the winners of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The Red Hot Tournament continues right now.
Is Nigel McGuinness going to get down and dance for us again? Because that was awesome.
Here we go.
Nobody can, yeah, yeah. I put in the swag like nobody can. As for who's gonna win this match, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Authors of Pain. I think the Authors of Pain are at least gonna make it to the finals. As much as I would love the Street Profits to win, I think it's going to be Authors of Pain. I would like the Street Profits to win the whole thing and have them be the ones to wrestle Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly at NXT TakeOver New Orleans for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Now, obviously, we know from in this tournament, the Street Profits defeated Heavy Machinery in the first round to advance. And as you just heard, the Authors of Pain defeated TM61 because you basically just heard it in the interview. So I put in the swag like nobody can. It's in the bag, man. I got it. Yeah, I don't know if that's the exact words of the song, but I'm just making it up as I go.
They've got experience. They got past Heavy Machinery in the first round. Maybe another test for the Sultans of Swag.
Hey, look, after the Street Profits,
like nobody.
They're going to hold a nice little fiesta in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Y'all can come. Y'all can be my guests. I'll invite.
And there's the Authors of Pain. Basically have dominated NXT since they've shown up. They destroyed American Alpha at NXT TakeOver the end in 2016. And then they just beat him in a random episode of NXT in 2016. I don't remember the episode. And destroyed the American Alpha and completely wiped him out of NXT. They defeated TM61 on an episode of NXT on the NXT after NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. And then then they won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic in 2016, defeated the teams the likes of No Way Jose and Rich Swann, the Bollywood Boys, and hashtag DIY. And then obviously they defeated TM61 in the finals. And then they defeated hashtag DIY to become the NXT Tag Team Champions. And they won the finals, by the way, NXT TakeOver Toronto. Then they defeated hashtag DIY to become the NXT Tag Team Champions at NXT TakeOver. Montez Ford trying to man up to Razor.
Some further sparring to kick things off. Montez Ford.
Obviously, Montez Ford doesn't want to deal with that. Ooh. But yeah, continuing with the history between Montez of the Authors of Pain. I'm trying to remember what the name of the show was. NXT TakeOver San Antonio. That's the name of the show. And then they retained them at NXT TakeOver Orlando in a triple threat tag team match against #DIY and the Revival. Then at NXT TakeOver Chicago, they retained him in the ladder match against #DIY. And you can make the argument that they broke up #DIY as a tag team. They were the last straw. And then they defeated Heavy Machinery to retain their titles. And then they lost their first match against Eric Young and Alexander Wolf at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3. Nice dropkick by Dawkins. Oh, nice uppercut.
By the curse of greatness.
Oh, another one.
This is surprising that Dawkins is outstriking.
Oh. Pop-up power. Pop-up spine buster.
Apparently they learned from their mistakes in their last performance. Can someone tell Montez Ford to calm down?
Damn, I love Montez Ford, man. He's awesome.
Who knows when this opportunity will come again? Who knows what's in that cup?
I don't think Paul Ellering is in the mood for these types of jokes. Is Paul Ellering going to take a drink? Is he going to take a sip? Human McBendy says hello. I guess Paul Ellering wasn't thirsty. He just knocked it right out of his hand.
You know what I'm doing? You don't want to mess with me. You don't want to do this. Oh! From behind, the Authors of Pain. No. Last chapter on Dawkins.
That's
and
it.
The Authors of Pain advance to the finals of the 2018 WWE. The Authors of
I think the Street Profits made a mistake by focusing on Paul Ellering.
From winning the Dusty Rhodes
I thought that was a decent match. I kind of like the stuff they did with Montez Ford and stuff. I'll give it probably 2.5 stars. It was decent. I'll give that an L.
His money here tonight, playing an instrumental factor in this win. Take a look at that went down. First of all, the distraction I just mentioned on the outside, knocking that sippy cup out of the hands of Ford. And look what it did. It created the opportunity.
Human Body wants me to react to Breaking Benjamin Save Yourself. It's a new song. As much as I would love to react to music videos, one, this is a wrestling channel. I only react to wrestling stuff. And I would probably get copyright, get it copyrighted if I reacted to a song. So, because I'll be honest, one of my NXT live reactions, it was the last episode, actually. I originally did record live reactions, and it got removed because of one of the songs. So I don't even know if that's going to happen again, but I can't react to theme songs because they could get removed.
Wow, what an impressive win from Paul Ellering's Authors of Pain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NXT Control Center, where the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic are finally beginning to take shape. With their victory just moments ago, Akam and Razor have accomplished what many claim to be impossible by cementing their spot in the finals of the Dusty Classic for the second year in a row. The unprecedented success for the Authors of Pain is something to behold, as they are just one victory away.
So yeah, next week, well, this week actually, on this episode, the next episode of NXT, the Authors of Pain are going to face a mystery tag team in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics. It's going to be interesting to see who will join them. It's either going to be the winners of these match and the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinals between Eric Young and Alexander Wolf, or Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
To take on Sanity, Alexander Wolf, and Eric Young, with the winners of that match going on to the finals of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. That is our main event happening later tonight, but before we get to that, Kathy Kelly is standing by with a potential takeover update. So Kathy, what have you found out?
Thanks, Charlie. I am currently outside the office of NXT General Manager, waiting for a comment, and here he is, the man himself, Mr. William Regal. You just made a groundbreaking announcement here about the NXT North American Championship ladder match. I know that EC3 will be a part in that match, but did you have anyone else in mind?
Actually, I've just finalized for the second competitor. And that competitor will be Adam Cole. So, an NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Woo!
Mr. Regal,
Dream.
you look well.
I know.
NXT TakeOver New Orleans. The NXT North American Championship. That's groundbreaking. But it's not truly an experience that the NXT universe can get behind. But if the Velveteen Dream was in that match, that may just be the experience that it needs. I mean, what would you say to that, Mr. Eagle?
Well, you've been incredibly impressive since your debut here in NXT, and I agree with you. So, you are the third competitor in the ladder match for the new NXT North American Championship.
Mr. Regal, you may have broke ground by introducing the NXT North American Championship by putting the Velveteen Dream in this match. You just set the stage.
That was a good backstage segment up. Sets the stage for the match at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And coming up next, Lars Sullivan's going to return.
Lars Sullivan returns to action next.
Human Randy says that it's an audio, so there's no video. The problem is it's not the audio. No, the problem is it's not the video, it's the audio. Because WWE is very strict about how you use audio. But it's very strict. Not WWE, sorry. I'm thinking because I'm watching NXT right now. YouTube is very strict about because then you get copyright strikes and stuff, and it's just dumb.
This is the top of the mountain. He is that guy. It's kind of surreal right now. 30 plus years of my life. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Welcome back to NXT as we continue to await the arrival of #1 contender to the NXT Championship, Aleister Black, who has promised to be here live to address his opponent at TakeOver, Andrade Cien Almas.
Okay, now Lars Sullivan's going to have a match. I don't know who he's wrestling, so I can't do my prediction yet, so I have to wait.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains, weighing 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan! He's back, the man who always wakes up in beast mode. The human wrecking ball.
Obviously, we haven't seen him in a while. Then the last time we saw him was when he defeated Roman Dozo, I think.
Imagine how you would feel if you were standing in the ring now and saw this man slide under the bottom rope. I would immediately exit the room. I mean,
I love his entrance. I think that's a great entrance.
Built like anyone else on the roster, and the power. And let's not forget the intelligence of Lars Sullivan. That's the freaky part. He's making out things.
As scary as the shadow monster in what? A shadow. He casts a sinister silhouette. Lars Sullivan, ready to eat here on NXT. His opponent, John Silver.
He's facing John Silver. He's an enhancement talent. Lars Sullivan's going to win. This is just to put him over as a huge monster.
This match doesn't even cover it, giving up, I dare say, 150 pounds here. Oh.
Sullivan clubbing strikes to the back of Silver's, just doing his best to survive. Hurdling up. Gargantuan Sullivan just manhandling Silver.
Oh, he just tossed him right to the not the barricade, the turnbuckles.
This is incredible.
John Silverman has no chance. I mean, what can he do against Lars Sullivan? I mean, he can completely outpower. He can completely dominate.
Sullivan says he has the body of a gorilla, the mind of a professor. But to teach Silver a hard, painful lesson. Corner avalanche by the Colorado Colossus.
Somebody needs to stop this. Silver gets hurt.
Military push into a power slam by Sullivan.
That looked impressive.
Where's he going?
Lars is in no rush. He has all the time in the world.
You're kidding me. God scaling the Empire State Building.
Moves with the Lord.
Sullivan with the diving headbutt on Silver.
See you later, John Silver.
I think Silver for the 1, 2, 3.
2 stars. We're just there to put over Lars Sullivan. We get us enough. It was good. Good way to make him look like a monster.
Now minus the Novocaine. One word. Pain. Absolute complete domination in this. Manhandling Silver. Throwing him like a bowling ball into the corner.
This is exactly what you expect to see from a man like Lars Sullivan. John Silver had no chance whatsoever. And just look at the power, look at the strength of this NXT superstar.
And finally, by the grace of God, this match would nearly end with that headbutt off the top. But Sullivan would follow it up quickly with this. The freak accident. But there was nothing accidental about that. Here's your winner. As nasty as he wants to be. Ominous, sinister, dangerous. Lars Sullivan ready to take over NXT.
That's the type of domination you expect to see a Lars Sullivan day in and day out. That's the type of performance.
And I forgot to mention it, but we have Kelsey Watson, Noah Nalo, and Nigel McGuinness on commentary for this show.
At NXT TakeOver New Orleans, the second semifinal of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Is it coming up next?
Coming up later tonight.
Nope, still to come tonight. We have the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semifinals match, the final one. Eric Young and Alexander Wolf versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. I'm going to turn this down just in case of copyright strikes. Overall, this has actually been a pretty good episode of NXT. It hasn't been anything fantastic at the moment, but it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. I definitely like watching NXT better than Raw or SmackDown. And watching these shows, I'm pretty excited about NXT TakeOver New Orleans. I've been looking forward to every match so far on the show. I mean, EC3. Okay. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to the ladder match so far. EC3 is officially in NXT. And I'm looking forward to, the NXT tag title match. It's really tough depending on who it is. But if it's Authors of Pain, or if it's Sanity, or if it's Strong and Dunne, they're both going to all be great matches. So.
We will all be vying for the...
That's Kathy
Mr.
Kelly.
Regal. Hello. So you've already confirmed 3 of the 6 competitors in NXT's first ever North American Championship ladder match. Do you have any of the other names that are confirmed?
Yes. Excuse me, you may want to guess. Lars, congratulations on your victory tonight. Very nice to have you back. And I still see you've got that appetite for destruction, which is wonderful because I'd like to invite you to take part in the ladder match in NXT TakeOver in New Orleans for the North American Championship.
That sounds fantastic, Mr. Regal. I can assure you that unequivocally and categorically, I will bring the destruction that only Lars Sullivan can. But this time, not only by my hands, but with the ladder. But that's at TakeOver New Orleans. I want Killian Dane.
Killian Dane is in the ladder match at TakeOver New Orleans. And I'm glad we're on the same page. So next week, on this show, Lars Sullivan, he will face Killian Dane.
Good.
Dakota Kai. That's such a weird song. I didn't even know what it was.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai fully recovered from that brutal attack by Shayna Baszler during their recent matchup, was put on the show for a while, but came back, defeated Lacey Evans, continues now to hopefully ride a wave of momentum in the highly competitive NXT women's division.
Hey, in this industry, things happen. You store it in the back of your mind, you live and you learn, you keep moving forward. I'm down with Team Pitt.
Well, understand that there's an altercation going on outside of the parking lot.
What's going on?
Oh my God!
Oh, what the?
Oh, Tronic Shanama!
It's almost
attacking Aleister Black!
Damn.
Oh.
Almost is destroying Black.
Oh, brutal attack from the champion. What the hell is going on?
Like brutal. Obviously they have an NXT championship match coming up, so.
Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna drown the guy. Oh my gosh. Just threw him right into the door. No, obviously this sets up their NXT championship match. Oh my.
And this brutal assault continues now here at Full Sail Live inside the arena.
They're coming our way. Watch out.
Andrade Cien Almas.
Andrade's lost it. He's lost.
Decimating Aleister Black.
Oh, no.
Andrade Cien Almas feeling disrespected.
Oh my gosh. I just destroyed him with that chair.
Saying I'm the champion.
That was good. Up.
Andrade Cien Almas obviously having a plan and firing the preemptive salvo on Aleister Black as he ambushed him in the parking lot before rolling him into the ring here at Full Sail Live and destroying the Dutch Destroyer.
Can't believe how bad that attack was. I mean, Aleister was flat out ambushed, and he has the nerve to utter the words respect. But you gotta give it to the receiver.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That makes Almas look like a heel, and I
We
enjoyed
heard
it.
Almas say last week, he said, show up next week and I will make you pay for the disrespect you've shown me.
He's done that. We've never seen Aleister Black in this kind of shape before, Nigel.
Well, fellas, clearly the champion had a plan in mind all along to attack his challenger when he got to the building tonight.
A disgusting attack by Andrade Cien almost. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to WrestleMania.
You have now won the right to face the champion of your choosing. Have you made a decision?
Yes! Nakamura and Styles for the WWE Championship. I could not be more excited. I want my WrestleMania moment. I want Shinsuke Nakamura on the grandest stage of them all. The Dream Match. And it will be nothing short of phenomenal. We are just 10 days away from NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And if you want to take part in an exclusive TakeOver experience, including the opportunity to meet many of your favorite NXT superstars, make sure to check out the limited edition TakeOver VIP packages available now at NXTtickets.com.
And after the heinous actions of Andrade Cien almost just moments ago, how close to 100%
So yeah,
will Aleister Black be?
still to come in NXT TakeOver New Orleans. We have an NXT Championship match. NXT Champion Andrade Cien almost versus Aleister Black.
NXT Champion when these two face off at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, Saturday, April 7th on the WWE Network.
And speaking of TakeOver,
then on the next episode of NXT, which is the last of the live reactions I have to do, we're going to have Lars Sullivan versus Killian Dane. We're both going to be part of the North American ladder match for the vacant North American Championship.
Right now, it's a battle to determine who will face the Authors of Pain next week in the final of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. This is the NXT main event.
Now, this is actually a tough one to pick because you have Eric Young and Alexander Wolf, who have been, feuding with Sanity, basically. No, not Sanity. Feuding with Undisputed ever since they came to NXT. And they wanted to get their NXT Tag Team Championships back, so they would make sense to win. But then you have Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, who are just a really good team in Chicago. I'm going to say that probably Wolf should win the, Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics and face Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly and blow off that feud.
The Authors of Pain in the final of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're about to find out that Sanity is about to battle.
I wouldn't complain if he was team
and Pete Dunne.
Gotta think, man, like Sanity, they're veterans in the game as an outfit. They've been together as a unit and working together for a long time. I'm just unsure on how Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong will fare against a team that's coalesced and working as a unit for so long.
I think that's a great point, Percy. I've got to be honest, the experience factor here, I think, is going to play a huge factor in this match. Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, they team together on so many occasions. They're so astute at causing controlled chaos, both inside the ring and out.
Lars Young, Wolf, along with Killian Dane and their twisted sister Nikki Cross combining for minimal force here in NXT.
Obviously, Roderick Strong and Sanity have a history with each other. When Roderick Strong first came to NXT in 2017, he was dealing with Sanity. He was helping out Ty Dillinger, No Way Jose, fight off Sanity. They lost an 8-person mixed tag team match when Sanity defeated Ruby Wyatt, Roderick Strong, Cassius Ohno, and Ty Dillinger match. And then obviously the issues between Roderick Strong and Sanity continued. When Sanity attacked Roderick Strong after an NXT Championship number one contenders match against Hideo Itami. And then obviously Roderick Strong defeated Eric Young at NXT TakeOver Chicago. And then obviously Roderick Strong and I'm trying to remember who Roderick Strong came up with.
He's done the WWE champion, and so far so good. And his technique works from Birmingham, England, weighs 205 pounds. He is the WWE United Kingdom champion, the Cruiserweight, Pete Dunne. As talented and as successful as Dunne and Strong have been in singles competition, you have to think that they are the underdogs going into this match against the team that has been so dominant here in NXT.
Having said that, though, it was just last week when they won their match, so I think to a certain extent, this team would have got some confidence from that victory.
Agreed. Sam, that's selling down quick. Like you just said, they took on a heavy opponent last week. Owen Morgan and Danny Burton. And those guys are hard-nosed and they come.
Another fact to consider, Strong has been in war games with Sanity before, so he's very aware of what they're capable of.
All right, let's get right into the matchup now, though.
At stage
All right, Alexander Wolf got to start off the matchup with Roderick Strong. You know, obviously Roderick Strong really bounced back from the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. He's had a great few months. He had a great match with Tyler Bate on the NXT after NXT TakeOver Philadelphia to become the number one contender to the United Kingdom Championship. He had a great United Kingdom Championship match against Pete Dunne. He had a great showing in the on 205 Live in the vacant WWE Cruiserweight Championship tournament when he nice slam.
Big body slam on Strong, and Pete Dunne comes in, as does Eric Young, where the referee trying to maintain law and order.
No tag, so making sure that those illegal partners get back out of the ring.
But you know what? I like to see that. I like to see Pete Dunne come to the defense of Roderick Strong.
That's all you've got in
tag team. I kind of like that Pete Dunne's kind of turned face over this past few weeks. I actually like him as a face. I think Pete Dunne's just awesome anyway, so I think it was. Like I talked about before, Roderick Strong had a great showing in the vacant Cruiserweight Championship tournament. He defeated Hideo Itami in the first round, and then in the second, then in the quarterfinals, he defeated Kalisto, and then obviously in the in the second.
Saw the arm and he kicked away at it quickly, but look,
and then in the semifinals, he just fell short against Cedric Alexander. So.
The second time that referee Drake works, they're trying to separate the two teams. It does make you think that at some point, perhaps this match will break down. We'll see.
A volatile situation with so much at stake.
Oh.
Side press hooks the leg only for a 1 count. Dunne, a prodigy, just 24 years of age.
Oh, that caught him right on the jaw. Tried to whip him to his own corner, but reversing.
He tagged himself in. Wolf tagged himself in.
Tag is made. Tag was made. Abdominal stretch.
Oh, abdominal stretch. And a big boot to the chest.
Round and pound. Dunne trying to withstand the storm of strikes. Who will join AOP in the final of the 2018 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic?
No, obviously this is a couple of weeks slow because of advertising next match challenge, and that's already ended. So yeah. Well, I guess they're probably it's still fairly recent because next match challenge happened not that long ago.
The most athletic and charismatic superstars in WWE compete in live mixed tag team action. live Tuesdays on Facebook Watch.
I'm going down to New Orleans to see about a friend of mine. Riding through Mississippi with the Big Easy on my mind. When I get to New Orleans, someone gonna treat me right. I'm going down to New Orleans and leaving all the past behind. Going down, downtown to shine.
It's all about the Dusty
All right,
Rhodes
NXT is
Tag
back,
Team Classic, the
and
final semifinal matchup.
what's going on here?
And the
Ooh, that was nice. It was like a gutbuster elbow combo to Pete Dunne. And now Eric Young and Pete Dunne are the legal men in the matchup.
Sanity winning the tag team titles from the authors of Pain at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3.
And to me, guys, I feel like Sandy expects to win this match. But what if the makeshift what if the makeshift team of Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong
Pete Dunne just knocked out Eric Young.
Tag made, in comes Roderick Strong, putting the boots to Eric Young.
You got to remember as well.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
The sound of that. It was actually the man who was injured, Tyler Bates. That was the man. Listen to this. That was the man that Pete Dunne beat for the United Kingdom Championship.
Pendulum backbreaker by Strong.
Oh, nice
offense.
backbreaker
stomp
combo by Strong and Dunne.
I can talk from experience when you've been in somewhere with there and you've competed for a big title, an important title. That forms somewhat of a rapport between two individuals.
I absolutely agree. But fellas, I can't help but think, what if this team pulled it off and went all the way? You know what that means for Pete Dunne? Pete Dunne will be the United Kingdom champion. He will be the Dusty Cup winner. Man.
Dunne just bent the arms back of Eric Young.
Strong has come so
Oh my
close,
gosh, what a shot.
claiming the big prize, always looking for an opportunity to prove himself. That's why he went to WWE NXT GM William Regal, telling him, I'll find a partner. Give me an opportunity in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And thus far, Dunne and Strong making the most of their
the tag. No, he just stopped right on his hand. He just stopped right on his
Went
hand.
straight back for the arm, didn't he? Kicked it earlier in the match. He didn't forget about it. What intelligence to remember that. Look at that. Double wrist lock.
Body scissors.
Black Kimura
on Eric Young.
I get a submission out of this right here.
Didn't get it finished. Couldn't get it locked in.
Oh,
Now the strength of Eric Young.
Power of Young.
Suplex.
On display. Driving Dunne hard to the canvas back first.
Last-ditch effort, sheer desperation by Eric Young.
This is where experience comes in.
Alexander Wolf gets the hot tag on Roderick Strong. Ooh, the training shots. Ooh.
Wolf and Strong lighting each other up here.
That's what it takes, though. Everything is on the line right here. There's no tomorrow.
Brutal back elbows. It's the boot.
Oh! Vicious European uppercut by Alexander Wolf.
Wasting Strong up. He's in trouble. No.
Oh, hot knee to the ribs.
Midsection by Strong.
Back elbow.
Young runs into the back elbow.
Suplex.
By the German Alexander Wolf.
Oh, what's this?
Death Valley driver.
Cover.
To stamp their ticket to the final.
Oh, he kicked out.
2 and 7/8 from the Axeman. See what he does here. Dragging Strong over to make the tag. Hallmark of a great tag team.
Hallmark of a
What's this?
team that is
uppercut.
on the verge of going to the final of the 2018
wheelbarrow neck breaker.
Tag Team
1,
Classic.
2, 3.
Pete Dunne was there where he needed to be, though. Saved his partner.
Done. See you later. See you later, Wolf.
Dispatch Alexander Wolf.
Wolf.
Unwashed into a forearm. Courtesy of
doing?
Alexander Wolf. And Wolf now going to the high rent district.
Oh, he just got caught with a bull hammer.
From Dunne. Can Strong and John here.
Oh, leaping neck breaker by
Young.
Young.
Eric Young. Every team member pulling out the stops, knowing what's at stake.
The two most important men now, Eric Young and Roderick Strong, because they are legal.
Oh, Young and Strong. Oh, sharp.
I can't blame either tag team for going as hard as they're going. Who knows when the next opportunity will be to buy
Superplex.
Roderick Strong looking
No, Young.
for that superplex.
Fighting back.
Pulled one off at NXT War Games from the top of the cage.
Oh, front face suplex.
Eric Young unceremoniously sends him crashing to the canvas.
Oh,
man, Young got so much items to
elbow drop.
His nose isn't bleeding from that
two.
diving elbow drop.
Oh, he kicked out of it.
Kicks out.
That elbow hit Roderick Strong right in the heart.
Look at shocked disbelief on the face of Young. Thought that was 3. Still arguing the referee.
Eric Young knows he was within 1 count away from advancing to the
kick right to the throat.
And what it means for everyone involved.
Roddy's still fighting.
Oh, Yoanagi to a backbreaker.
Goes for the
1,
cover.
2. Oh, broken up by Wolf.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh, Taguri, no.
At that step up Enziguri well scouted.
Oh, good for Joey right on his face. Oh, kick right to the side of the ribs.
They're two men well together.
And the power.
Roderick Strong.
But he's not the legal man.
He's gotta finish it off.
Oh, high knee. Oh, he tagged himself in.
Job Eric Young is done and strong.
Oh, what was that?
Here we go. Here we go.
As a team.
This could be it.
The legal man. Done and
That match was really good. I'll probably give that match I'll probably give that match 3.5 stars. I thought that was a really good match. I don't think the semifinals were quite as good as the first round, but this was still a I thought the semifinals were still really good though.
Before the tournament, they could never teamed up together. In fact, they'd wait.
But now we have the finals, so that means on the next episode of NXT, which I'm going to do a live reactions to, we're going to have the. So yeah, here it is. So now we're going to have the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Finals. The Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, where the winners are going to face Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Tag Team Championships. I can't wait to see that match. This is going to be a great match.
I can't wait to see which tandem will score the coveted Dusty Cup. Well, I'm being told that Kathy Kelly is standing by with an NXT takeover.
Hopefully I can get a word. Hello, Mr. Regal. I was hoping to find out who would be that final participant in the ladder match at TakeOver.
You're in luck. I just finalized the last competitor, and I'm ready to get in for it. Let's see your TakeOver.
So yeah, Ricochet is also going to be in the match. Obviously, it makes him because I hear he's like a flippy type of guy. So typically, having a flippy guy in the ladder match usually adds to the ladder match. So it makes sense for him to be in it. So I'm okay with that. Obviously, I haven't seen him wrestle, and it's obvious. And I obviously will, I guess, get to see what he brings to the table at NXT Takeover New Orleans. But yeah, we have the ladder match for the North American Championship finalized. So let me see if I can remember who's in this match. We have EC3. I don't know how they've said his name yet. Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Velveteen Dream, Adam Cole, and Ricochet. I think I'm missing somebody. But I think it's like a 6-man ladder match. But I think EC3, Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Lars Sullivan, Killian Dane, Ricochet. Yeah, it's a 6-man ladder match. So I'm really looking forward to this match. It has a little bit of everything in it. It's got a flip guy like Ricochet and Adam Cole who could do a little bit of everything. He could kind of be like the ultimate opportunist guy who tries to win at any means necessary. Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane are going to be the monsters in the match. And then the EC3, we can be also a guy that can do a little bit of everything. So I'm looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be a great ladder match, actually. So yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to that match. We always get some sort of ladder match. We're just getting it at NXT instead of the main roster, because typically WrestleMania has been doing a ladder match. So I guess they decided not to do it because of the ladder match in NXT. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really good ladder match. As for who's going to win, it's really tough to say right now. I'm going to probably say Adam Cole probably will win because they've really been pushing him lately. But I would also love to see Velveteen Dream win. EC3 and Ricochet, it's still too early to really say because they haven't really been in NXT yet. I think with at least Ricochet, he should chase for a championship before he wins it. I feel like that wouldn't really be the best way to utilize Ricochet. You could have EC3 come back and win it, but I feel like you should have him go up to the NXT title instead of the North American title. I just think he's a name. Lars Sullivan, I think because he hasn't been on TV the past couple of months, he won't win it. And obviously he's been posting a lot of bad things on Twitter saying he's going to go to New Japan and stuff. So I think they're pissed at him. And Killian Dane, it all depends on what happens with Sanity after WrestleMania. So we have to wait and see. But I got one more of these to do. So let's do it. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to do one more of these.